Have you ever been around someone who speaks kindly, yet deep inside, you feel something is off? That subtle unease, that instinct whispering that behind their pleasant smile lies something darker. Carl Jung, one of the greatest explorers of the human psyche, described this hidden side as the shadow, the parts of ourselves we deny, but which often leak out in how we treat others. When people harbor feelings of envy, resentment, or hostility, they rarely show them directly. They try to hide it, but never completely. The signals are always there, small, but unmistakable. Today, I'll share 8 clear signs that reveal when someone close to you secretly resents you, even if they do their best to conceal it. Pay close attention, because the 8th sign is the most subtle and the most dangerous. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to Mental Dose on YouTube and join our Telegram community so you never miss upcoming insights on personal and spiritual growth. Now, let's begin. Sign 1. Sarcasm as a mask for contempt. Hidden hostility rarely shows itself openly. Instead, it often comes wrapped in jokes, irony, or cutting remarks. They poke fun at sensitive topics, and when you confront them, they brush it off with, "Relax, I was only joking," or "Don't be so serious." This tactic leaves you unsettled, while they maintain the cover of harmless humor. But repeated sarcasm about the same issues isn't humor, it's suppressed contempt. Jung noted that our shadows often get projected outward, so when someone repeatedly mocks certain parts of you, they may be exposing the very things they can't accept within themselves. Sign 2. Subtle sabotage. If someone feels threatened by your growth, they may quietly undermine you. Sabotage doesn't always look like open conflict. Sometimes it's forgotten details, misleading advice, or small mistakes that pile up at crucial times. When these oversights happen consistently, it's worth asking, are they really accidents? Jung explained that when people can't face their own failures, they unconsciously drag others down, so they don't feel inferior. Sign 3. Silent competition. Some people can't celebrate your success without trying to one-up you. Every victory you share becomes a chance for them to shift the spotlight or downplay your achievement. Instead of congratulating you, they talk about themselves, often boasting of something better. This unspoken rivalry is fueled by insecurity. Jung pointed out that people often project qualities they can develop within themselves onto others, so those who feel inadequate will compete with you rather than face their own shortcomings. Sign 4. Superficial support. Those who secretly dislike you may pretend to support you, but their actions betray them. When you need real help, they minimize your struggles or make excuses. When you succeed, their applause feels forced or absent. Over time, you'll notice a pattern. They're rarely present when it truly matters. Jung described this as ego dissociation, an emotional disconnect that leaves people unable to genuinely support others. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and Telegram group. You can also support our work through the Super Thanks option. We'll be truly grateful. Now, let's continue. Sign 5. Control disguised as care. Some people use concern as a way to dominate your choices. They tell you what to do, criticize your decisions, and sow doubt in your abilities. Their aim isn't your growth. It's to keep you dependent. The giveaway is how you feel afterward. If their advice leaves you less confident, not more, you may be dealing with manipulation. Jung explained that the urge to control others often comes from an inability to manage one's own inner chaos. Sign 6. Gossip and criticism. Those who resent you rarely confront you directly. Instead, they talk behind your back, spreading half-truths or exaggerations. The effects often reach you indirectly: sudden coldness from friends or colleagues, unexplained distance in relationships. Rumors are a weapon that damages reputations quietly. Jung observed that this behavior often comes from projecting one's insecurities. People tear others down to avoid facing their own inadequacies. Sign 7. No joy in your successes. True friends rejoice in your victories. They're proud of you when you shine. But those who secretly dislike you can't hide their discomfort. They might respond with a flat, "That's nice," quickly change the subject, or find ways to minimize your success. "It is not that big of a deal," or "I did something like that too." Jung explained that failing to celebrate others reveals an inner conflict. Your success reminds them of what they haven't achieved. Sign 8. The truth in body language. Hidden resentment leaks through the body more than through words. Forced smiles, stiff gestures, sudden silences, or glances that betray irritation. These small details reveal what words try to hide. The conscious mind can wear a mask, but the unconscious always speaks through the body. Jung believed the body never lies, and if you trust your instincts, you'll often sense the truth long before you can explain it logically. Recognizing these signs requires awareness and sensitivity. Words can deceive, but gestures and subtle cues always tell the truth. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.